Hello, my Wolfpack friends, T-Wolf here, and as you can see, we have a box of quarters. So we're going to go ahead and hunt this box of quarters and see what we can find for treasure within inside this box. In order to get started, first we need to open it. Alright. Well, I'm not seeing anything of interest on the top right off, so let's go ahead and get the first roll opened. Alright. Nothing on the edges. Alright, nothing found quickly. I'm going through, so I'm going to hunt the rest of these, hunt these underneath the scope and see what if I can find anything. I'm going to open up some more rolls and do the same thing. So if I find anything of interest, I'll bring you back in. Hello, my Wolfpack friends, T-Wolf here, and see, I am on roll 10, but before that, in the first 9 rolls, I found the common, the Alaska State Quarter with the extra claw die chip there. But this one, see if I can bring it up. It's the Colorado 2006 out of Philly State Quarter. So it is going to be hard to see underneath the scope. Alright, let's try that. Alright, it is hard to see underneath this scope, but right there on the ear is actually a die chip. So that's what I found on this one. But I brought you in because of roll number 10. The reason I brought you in, fortunately, it's not silver. It's actually smaller than a quarter. Right there. It's actually smaller than a quarter. It looks like it's going to be a foreign coin. So it is smaller than a quarter. So let's see what we have. Yep, it's foreign. Oh. See, 1970. British. 5 new pence. It's dirty. I wish it was in better shape, but 1970. 5 new pence from Great Britain. So there's a find. And roll number 10. Whoa. Alright. Get this organized. And see what else we can do. Alright. So I'm going to keep on hunting through these rolls underneath the scope. Hunt some more rolls, and if I find anything of interest, I'll bring you back in. Hello my friends, it's T-Wolf, and let's see. I have hunted up until roll 20, so I'm going to do a little recap. Haven't found much. I'll start off with, found another one that's pretty common, and that's the 2008 Philly Arizona State Quarter with the die chips underneath the cactus covering up the initials. That's a pretty common one. Just like the extra claw for the bear. Another common one is the 2018 Block Island out of Philly. I know it's hard to see underneath this scope, but actually, as you can see right there, another common one, die chip between the wing and the body of the bird. And let's go ahead and do the cactus again. But I did find something new I haven't seen before. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Here is the Apostle Islands from 2018, and it's going to be out of Philly. What I have here is what it's supposed to look like, but this is what I found. right here on top of the rock ledge is a nice, pretty good size die chip. It's the first one I found on this particular coin. So those are our finds. So basically we have the let's see, we have the, again, it's the Colorado 2016 Philly. This is the one with the die chip on the ear. And then I have the Apostle Islands with a die chip on a rock ledge, the common Block Island, the common Arizona, the common Alaska. And then again, we found the nasty looking foreign, the Great Britain 5 new pence. So those are our finds so far in the first 20 rolls, but I will keep on hunting, and if I find anything of interest, I'll bring you back in. Hello my Wolfpack friends, Steve Wolf here, and I am back again on roll 24, and in the process of going through the quarters, I came upon a Balboa. And this one is from 1980. So we have a Balboa from Panama. To go along with the great from the 5 new pence from Great Britain. So just go through these real quick. Alright, so I'm going to finish continuing going through these with the scope and opening up some more rolls. So I will see you when I get to when I do the recap after 30 rolls. Hello my Wolfpack friends, T Wolf here, and I am back on roll 30 to do the recap so far, because we've done another 10 rolls. And the only thing I had found since the last time I was with you at roll 24 is the 1999 Philadelphia, Delaware State Quarter. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I have another spitting horse with the die crack. So that was the only thing I found in the 6 rolls that I've done since the last time I was with you. So I'm going to keep on hunting through some more rolls when I have a chance. And if I don't see you before, I will be back to do another recap at roll 40. Hello, my Wolfpack friends, T Wolf here, and oddly enough, it is time for the 40 roll update, and this happens to be roll number 40. But before I get to that, I do want to mention the only other things I have found since the last update. Start off with a Nevada 2006 out of Philly. If you look on the horse's leg, right there is we have a die chip. In between the horse's legs, rear legs. So we have that. And then I have here is a 2016 out of Philly, Harper's Ferry. And this one has a big chunk of die chip right there. And now, let's go ahead and bring, this is the reason I brought you in, not just for the update, but it's perfect timing, is when I open this roll up, whoops, I forgot to turn it back, is for this guy right there. It looks like we are going to have another foreign coin. So let's go ahead and open up and see what we can find. All right, what do we have? Oh, what do we have here? United Arab Emirates. Wow. Well, guess I'm going to have to do some research on this one. Well, that brings us to, wow, this has been a box of foreign, because that's our third foreign coin to go with the quarter Balboa and the 5 new pence. And oddly enough, we have not found a Canadian quarter yet. Wow. Well, haven't found any silver yet, but we do have some finds. Oops. No W's yet. Alright, nothing off the bat. No W, no silver, no proofs. So I'm going to keep on hunting through these under the scope and hunt the remaining 10 rolls, and I'll bring you back in for the final update. Hello my Wolfpack friends, I'm back again. Well, in the last 10 rolls, the only thing I found were another Alaska with the extra claw, the die chip with the extra claw, the Block Island with the die chip there between the body and the wing. These two are pretty common. I found another Arizona with a die chip at the bottom of the cactus, which is also pretty common, but that's it. Really nothing to go over. So this box is complete, and oddly enough, I did not find a single Canadian quarter, not even one. Usually I find at least one. Well, I found none, but we do have 3 other foreign coins, and I did look it up, and we have a 2000, if I looked it up correctly, it's a 2007 United Arab Emirates 1 dirham. We also have the 1980 Panama 1/4 Balboa, and the 1970 United Kingdom 5 new pence. So this was a box of foreign, and that's not counting Canadian. Alright, so we also found is a 2006 Philadelphia, Colorado state quarter. That had the die chip on the ear. It's probably not going to be hard to see again in the flip, but we had it right there on the ear. It's right there. Alright, and we also have the 2018 Philadelphia Apostle Islands that had the die chip on the reverse, and it's right there. Pretty good sized chunk of die chip. And we just went over this in the last recap, but it's the 2016 Harper's Ferry. It had the die chip right there. And then we have the 1999 Philadelphia, Delaware with the die crack. Oops. Right there, going from the horse's mouth to the edge. Also common known as a spitting horse. Alright, then we have the 2006 Philadelphia, Nevada that had the die chip in between the horse's legs, rear legs. And then of course we have the 2 Arizona state quarters that has the die chip at the bottom of the cactus, covering up the initials. This is a good example. It's completely covered with die chips. And here's another one. You can see right there, just covering up the top half, the initials. And of course, then we have the good old Alaska State Quarter with the die chip on the bear's claw, commonly known as the extra claw. And the Block Island with the die chip between the wing and the body. So there's our finds for this box. Unfortunately, we didn't find silver, but we had some other interest finds. So thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.